Now they have, the last time we worked on a nice face shape, and this time I want to get a quick expression for this guy. Also, the expression changes the shape of the face a lot. If you notice it, when you are screaming, the jaw changes your lateral shape view of your head, even the front. Sometimes the person that looks seems when I smile or are angry, you know, are totally different. It's curious. But for that reason we need to explore this a little bit. Let me turn off the cape. Then we think that can work a little bit on the cape, unless cape. I'm going to separate these things. I don't want the eyes and the eyebrows on the head right now. I just want the face expression. So I have groups here. I want to select my head, max my head. I'm going to change these polygroups, group mask it, sorry, and group the other group. When you max this kind of thing, selecting different groups into subtools, when you apply group mask, the thing that you mask it, the max get an inversion automatically, and I apply group mask to do it because I just want to have two polygroups and split that. Okay. Well, I want to see this more. I wanted to get an anger expression on this guy. I want to put in the frontal view for now, and I'm going to block my camera. Okay, here with this button, because I don't want to change my visual. I'm going to add in groups, polygroups here again. And let's get started with the eyebrows. I want an anger face. This face is really cool. This screaming expression. If you're doing this expression, you have to move this bolt here that you have on your below your eyebrows. And using clay build and dam standard, you can start to add lines and material once you require it. So here, this part of the nose, you have an interesting wrinkle section that will give you more expression. Sometimes looking reference, I like to mix the reference a little bit. I don't want to just keep one. I like to work with many if possible and add some of each one, or sometimes why not use your face to get expressions. But you're creating a character from the imagination, so for that reason I like to just mix. I'm not doing like I'm done doing likeness. I don't want this character seems similar to the reference or looks like a famous artist or something like that. I just try to do a head from the imagination. If you are angry, your nose looks wide open a little bit. Yep. Now all the tension of your mouth wide open will give you a variation over this part of your nose. And these multiple wrinkles appear right here, right? And I have to push this a little bit back, forward. And sometimes all the time when you get angry, your eyes looks a little bit closer than normal. It's different when you are scary, that looks totally wide open. When you're laughing or when you're crying, your eyes close completely. When you are laughing, you need your eyes close in a stronger way, so create another interesting wrinkles there. Let me apply this connection here. Don't worry about this side view. We will jump on that once we get some kind of interesting things here. Let's put this nose. A little bit wider. And we need to change the jaw here. I need to turn off the camera blocking button. and I'm going to start to move here. Okay. I'm going to add more things here. About the eyes, brown. Eyes brown, hash browns. I think I'm a little bit hungry. Look at the face changed completely right now, right? Seems like another complete character, or evil even. But let's open the, and looks older, but it's because I'm not softening some parts right now, because I just want to get the expression first, then I will soften some things. Okay. For that reason looks old, because you will see many lines as a wrinkles, but are not wrinkles, are just brush. And now we need to open that now. I'm going to change my, if you use Control, hit Control and move into max ISO. If you go here without Control, you will see the whole palette. If you are working on this brush, for example, the max brush, the masking brush, you can just keep in Control, press, and you will see just the masking options, and jump into max lasso or max pen. If you don't do that, you have to share. If you have a lot of brushes as me, you will spend a lot of time looking for where is the max lasso or where's another kind of brush. Okay, so go here. The same way, if you are doing selections, hit press Ctrl Shift and you will see this brush. Okay, mask. Select max lasso because I want to select the jaw here below the mount. I want to imagine that I have a bone here. I'm going to position my pivot just in the sectional part where the jaw is supposed to open, and move this a little bit down. To move this a little bit up to get the right angle. Okay. And the skin, the flesh behind the jaw here in the neck start to inflate and change. This is important to see what happens in the neck, because the things that you put there will add more tension if you're trying to do this kind of anger expression. Now looks horrible, but don't worry, we will change that and I will apply a Dynamesh. But we lose a little bit, so we need to increase the Dynamesh until high resolution. Okay. I need to create limits here between the necks and the jaw. And the neck and the other muscles. Well, let's see what happened. I turn off my character. Now we need to change the shape of the mouth and create a hole there. This part here becomes wider when you are doing this expression. A complete line right here. Looks funny without the teeth, right? For the reason each part of the character is important, of each part of an expression is really important. Notice that in this resolution it's a little bit hard to work more faster, because I have more resolution and try to smooth that is difficult. Even you feel that is strong, that's hard. You have to put more pressure on your pen display or your pen table, because it's different, feels different when you have a low resolution. Feels soft. When you have more resolution, feels hard. Okay. For the teeth, I'm going to add a quick basic shape as well. Using this torus node, range, sorry. Node is huge. Okay, let me save before something strange happens. I don't want the computer crash because I am doing something. I'm going to put this. Oh, I have a lot of intensity. I'm going to reduce. I'm going to put this in the middle to emulate this arc. And using the X symmetry, I'm going to flat the front part really quickly. Even if you want to apply from these shapes a geometry dynamesh, okay, you can create a basic this reference. Okay. Tit reference. And I'm going to use this for my character. I'll remove the symmetry. It's a reference, okay? Then you can put the teeth one by one. I like to do that. I like to create a complete teeth box, I think is the name. Okay, I want to put my white a little bit open, wide open. Duplicate this. Rotate 180 degrees, well, something like that. And I'm going to put the other things below. And I need to put this part wider. And shape the hair. And change the shape here. When you are angry, your lips disappear more on your flesh. Your mouse move to the front. And you can continue add more and more tension. This line here is important. And this way you will get, or you will change the expression. Okay, now it looks as a completely different character. But the expression is an important part of the story. Maybe the one, my mouth open completely. Okay. Maybe my eyes are too close, one too shorter. Well, let's see. Once you have the mouths open, you can play with the right position. Okay, if necessary, a full screen or not to get the expression. You need to play about this. Okay. And after this, you need to clean the surface. Sometimes if you want to get more resolution on the face expression or some parts without increase or start to put subdivision on the character, we forget some other important part here, the dog. Let me save this really quickly. Again. I have to fusion these muscles, not muscles, with my neck before, okay, and put a nice intersections between the suit and the neck. This guy. But also I will hide this with the cape. So this don't bother me to mesh. Okay, I'm going to put a tongue really quickly. Insert, sorry. A tongue again. Remember, each object or each part is very important. Need to more depth here. Wow, okay. It's almost time to finish. I'm going to run a little bit with this. I was talking about adding more details here. It's possible if you activate the Sculpt Pro tool included now in these newest versions of Zbrush. How this works? Look this surface, okay? This were adding details. Oh, let me move here, okay? Adding more resolution once you have on a small brush. You can start adding smooth with a small brush, and look the difference. You will have better resolution here. If you are using dam standard, for example, look that just in that section you will increase the amount of resolution there, and it's cool if you want to start to play adding small things on details here. This is like a selectable detailed surface or resolution surface resource, I think. And it's cool if you want to get this small change here. And you don't have to increase the resolution of the whole piece or add in subdivision, something like that. Just using your brush. Be careful if you increase of the resolution in many parts, because they will start to becomes heavier and heavier once you start to sculpt and add more detail and detailed sections. Okay, so be careful about that. because here after this you can, after get a nice shape, you can just project this into your final piece. Okay. That I am playing detail just in some parts and works really well. I want to create a nice shape here. Okay. You can explore thousands of references. Okay. Sometimes I don't like to put much reference as I need, because you will feel lost. Okay, what to follow? You know, what reference is okay to follow, or well, it's okay if I follow this or follow this other. Just select the more convenience for you. That's the thing that I do. So just select the more convenient reference for the things that I want to sculpt. Not put thousands of reference in my dashboard. Look, you can add wrinkles there. I think that we need to start to looking for tension and other things in the clouds. Maybe put veins to exaggerate this form, you know. Maybe he's suffering a little bit more. I need to put more tension here. All these things change the idea. All these small details helps. Okay. I think that I'm going to leave this to jump into the cape. So, because I want to try to show all the things that I want to show today here. Okay, this is my proposal. The time is almost over. Okay, so well, please stop, Miguel, stop.